Just allowing yourself to land. However that looks, however that feels for you, to intentionally arrive in your practice today. That might look like a shoulder roll, it might look like a rub of the face or a big breath. It might simply look like and feel like letting the bones of the body start to weigh a little heavier, letting the muscles soften and spread. And for this permission to go slow, guided experience, just imagine time was not even a thing. Let it dissolve. And the beautiful thing about meditation is that we work towards meeting the present moment as it unfolds, as it arises. And with that, when you're so in that flow of present moment unfolding and exploring, you do lose a sense of time, and it's a beautiful place to be. And one of the great benefits of slowing down is the reclamation of time, the intentionality around cultivating tranquility and meaning from within. So with that, take 3 super slow, steady, conscious breaths just to drop in. Either in through the nose and out through the mouth, or if it feels better just to keep that as nasal breathing, please do so. Time for you. Time to move closer towards a state of being. Remembering, yes, it's okay to do and to take action and to have certain dynamics in your life, but also there's a beauty to allowing yourself to be. For we are human beings, not human doings. If you've had your arrival breaths, just gently sealing off the lips if they were part of that, and continuing to breathe with your awareness placed at the nostrils now. And I'm going to invite you just to simply stay with the breath. Noticing the sensations in the nose. Breath coming in. Breath going out. And as you tune into your breath, letting everything that has been with you up until this point in today just sink and settle in the background. Allow the breath to be the focus point, the foreground, where you choose to rest your awareness. And now that you've become aware and attuned to your breath, over the course of the next few extended moments together, are you able to slow it down? Imagine that your breath was a runner and now it's a very mindful walker. Take the paciness out of everything and just slow down. This is the practice simply for the next few moments. Slow and steady breath. Anapana, breath awareness. And here I invite you to sit with and be with this centering thought as you stay with your breath. I am right on time. I am right on time. And with this slowness that is starting to filter in through your breath, there comes an opening to a spread of awareness. For when we slow down, we get to truly be with what is present. We get to choose how we interact with ourselves, our work, our colleagues, the people in our personal lives. Everything becomes that little bit more intentional. So with this intentionality, we're going to start to find our awareness in the body. So the entire body begins to become illuminated in your awareness. Allowing the presence to be placed in the bones, the muscles, the skin. And just sense into your physical body today. Maybe you've spent the whole day up in your mind. And simply drawing your awareness to the body is another invitation to slow down. Noticing any areas of particular relaxation and any areas of tension or discomfort. Just become aware of all of those sensations. And there'll be pauses intentionally between the different places that we journey to with our awareness today in this body scan. The opportunity there is just to remain, staying in that place that I've taken you to and just witnessing the various sensations that will be alive in your awareness. So we begin today in the soles of your feet, dropping that awareness down into the soles of your feet that stand and carry you around the world. Now still, yet sensational. There's an aliveness even in the stillness. And when we slow down, we get to witness it. Awareness placed in the soles of the feet. From the soles of the feet, allow that awareness to filter up into the rest of the foot, both left and right, inclusive of toes and toenails, ankles, and then slowly scanning from the ankles to the knees, moving upward, taking in bone, muscle, skin, connective tissues, and noticing what's there in that whole area between the ankle and the knees. And sensing now your knees from the inside out. From knees starting to scan upward until you meet your hip joints, but take your time to get there. Imagine this almost like you are applying a healthy sunscreen and you want to make sure that none of your skin is going to get too hot in the sun. So your awareness is going to every part of your knee to hip area without leaving any place without that healthy sunscreen being, aka your awareness today. And then sensing now your hips from the inside out. The hip flexors and the hip joints are places in our physical bodies that we often hold on to tension, or if we're stressed, our hips can get pretty tight. So in a bid to slow down and to open and release, just imagine the hips opening, spreading, any held tension just softening now over the next few moments. Nowhere else to be, nothing else to do but being with your body and allowing your awareness to scan through. I invite you now to become aware of the palms of your hands. Both hands, palms, wrapped in your awareness. And just letting your awareness rest in the palms of your hands, noticing the sensations as they arise, they change, they disperse. Stay here, slow down. Nowhere else to be. From the palms of your hands, just allowing your awareness to go into the backs of the hands, the fingers, the nails. And then into the wrists. From the wrists moving through the forearms, all the way to the inner and outer elbows. Slowly taking your time to get there, using that analogy again, or that idea of applying your awareness like sunscreen. And sensing your elbows from the inside out, you begin to journey up the arms, upper arms, underarms, and then into your shoulders. Sensing both within and outside of the shoulder area, the atmosphere around your shoulders too. And imagine your awareness and your intention had the power to change the atmosphere around you. So imagine if you soften your shoulders and the muscles around them, how that alters the direct atmosphere around you. And from your shoulders, allowing your awareness to trickle into the clavicles, your collarbones, and then down through the chest. You might notice your breath as it rises and falls here. Allowing your awareness to wrap around the back of the ribs as well. So almost the entire torso is within your awareness field now. And then becoming aware of the stomach, the digestive organs, and your spine. From here, we're just going to allow the awareness to travel upward until you meet your neck and throat. For the next few moments, just sense your throat from the inside. You might feel it like a cave as the breath comes in and out, like a whisper moving through the cave. Slow, steady, unrushed. And slowly moving into the facial region, nose, eyes, cheeks, lips, and inner mouth. Left ear and right ear. And then meeting both ears through the back of the head, and then letting the awareness travel up and over the very top of your head. Feeling the scalp, the atmosphere around your head. Now sensing the entire body. Still and calm, yet very much alive, almost vibrating to a point. And just deepening the breath here, we're going to drop into some affirmations to support us in a bid to slow down. I will leave a space after each affirmation for you either to repeat internally or to just marinate in for a few moments. I allow myself to slow down to see what is here. When I slow down, I get to choose how I interact with myself and everything else. When I slow down, serenity follows. I commit to choosing when to amplify and when to slow down. And if there's anything else your meditated version of yourself would like to communicate in this affirmation moment, you might choose to find your own affirmation on this theme. And gently starting to become familiar with the feeling of being held by whatever is beneath you. Starting to notice any sounds in your environment once again. And over the course of the next few moments, and I really do recommend you take this slowly, you might choose to start your re-emergence from today's practice with some subtle movements in the fingers and toes, maybe a little wiggle, maybe a little roll of the head or neck, and only when you're ready, you can blink the eyes open, and as you do, giving yourself permission to slow down today.